Mavic, brand and social for SMEs, fast, easy, and smart. You'll see the presentation in a video format, so you can look at it faster. You'll have the YouTube video, and you have the link to the Canva presentation. Okay, when we're looking at this, very important factor is the traction. Why are we different? Because we've really developed a community of people who love the product. Okay, what are we doing? And this community is actually invested. We've increased our active users quite dramatically. Those users are from high price point markets. This is very critically important for us. USA, Singapore, France, Spain, Germany, I think, Australia, and very focused on key SME verticals, F&B, retail, and e-commerce. Very important. What is Mavic? Mavic is an AI brand marketer that automates marketing strategy and execution to speedily and easily deliver better outcomes for SMEs who don't have time for marketing. This is quite critical. We are making it as simple as possible for SMEs that are not top marketers. They actually want to get their marketing out, which is absolutely crucial because they run their business and they need to be focused in terms of like the perfect targeting. SMEs that are have growth plans that are digitalized, not heavily digitalized, but digitalized. They're actually trying to communicate, and they're in the middle tier. These are our customers. Okay, these are obviously stock images, but you can kind of get the image, the idea. Who is the ideal ICP? And we've already worked with the Zest Group, for example, in Singapore, multi-location brand, digitally active, 3 to 5 people team on average. Okay, impact. You'll see that I'll put the demo at the end. I'll show a little bit because it's slides that are just dynamic slides that you can see. It would make the presentation very long. Then, very important. What are we doing? What we do means impact, and we're using an example, which is another Singapore example. Okay, Eddie. He's a well-known chef in Singapore. He likes to share his famed .com feed. The challenge is he's not really reaching a broad audience. 1,437 followers. Given his fame, he could be doing more with this. What are we doing at Mavic? We're transforming, and this is a partnership with him. We're transforming the images that he was creating into dynamic ones that increase the reach quite dramatically. Why is this important? Because very important, the workflow that Eddie had to shoot these videos was much longer. Ordinary restaurants and restaurants already have their ordinary tasks. They have to shoot product, then create the video. In our case with Mavic, this reduces the time from X amount of hours, 40 hours, 40 hours of work, 6 to 8 hours of shooting, down to 20 minutes. This can be shot in 20, not even 20 minutes. This is actually probably faster. It depends a little bit on the fine tuning. And this is quite critical. Why is this critical? Because it will not only save time, it will increase a lot the value of any marketing activities that happen. And the marketing is critical for SMEs if they want to grow. Okay, why is the opportunity so large? Because SMEs, we're talking about a very, very large potential win. Okay, this is just the sizes of the markets are absolutely monstrously big. Okay, SMEs are large. We're focused more on the F&B, real estate, and e-commerce, retail kind of SMEs, but the industry is absolutely enormous. This is a very, 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 very sizable problem, and if we can solve it, only in Singapore we calculate this a billion, close to $1 billion. The team. CRO Mark, been in Unilever, Samsung, HP, Shopback, Xenium, everything in terms of go-to-market product to customer. Jess, visionary, worked in J&J, was heading their innovation, had her own agencies. She's the person with the vision, very technical founder, not a technical person, but very technical in her approach, and a killer CTO. Someone with tons of years of experience, having worked in Accenture, having set up his own 2 companies, and now supporting Mavic. What is the ask? Our ask is obviously to participate, but if we were to talk to general investors, we're looking at now. Obviously, we're talking to Block 71, but when we're pitching, when we're talking, we are close to profitability, but we do believe we can grow much more aggressively, and we will focus on tech, growing community and service, because we see that that's a massive power. When you talk to customers, the engagement and the usage goes up pretty high, and then accelerate through partnerships. This is very important. Our focus is not so much to spend money on performance marketing, but actually to deliver partnerships that reach the customer, really explain to customer what's the functionality of our product. Basically, we want to offer an unfair advantage of great AI brand marketing to SMEs who didn't have access to the skill set and don't have the time to do this. And very specifically catering to their specific workflows, making their life easier and faster. Hope this is helpful. We really would love to join Block 71 and looking forward to your feedback.